Hello everyone! I've decided to make an updated version on how to make a gacha OC/body sheet. Also, if anyone's wondering, this is my second main. I'm not replacing Himari. Anyway, let's start. We're first gonna think about our theme. You can basically skip this step if you don't want to go researching on Pinterest or already have one. I made gacha OCs due to seeing an idea/theme and building on it. For this OC, I had two main inspirations, this doll and *_NHS style. Since this video is also about making a body sheet, it matters which app you use. Of course, if you just want to make a OC, you can use any app, but here are my opinions when making body sheets. Gacha Life. Good for OCs. Harder to make body sheets with unless you don't want to tween a lot. This means the front hair not moving and maybe eyes not blink, unless you're doing the screenshotted blink. Good for simplicity though. Gacha Club. I personally avoid this one as I've been spoiled to Gacha Life too. The separating parts can be a pain, but if you have patience and a good OC, feel free to use it. Gacha Life 2. My personal fave due to adjustment and ease at moving parts. Though it's not for everyone as you need to make the style fit for Gacha Life 2 if you get what I mean. Now that we've chosen our app, time to get to work. One of my personal rules is to have 2 themes at least and 2 colors. Of course you can have more, but don't make it too crowded. Here's my OCs examples. My main colors are blue and white, but I also have black and pink as side colors. For Himari it's pink and white, but also with black. I have no understanding about color theory, so I just put color that look nice together. Go my child, you can find pre-made color combinations. Just try not just making the color muted and spread them evenly. When making gacha OCs, I like to have this rule. Don't make the same exact color as the outfit. Of course you don't have to follow this rule, but to me it makes it look crowded. Remember, your OC doesn't need lots of accessories and doesn't have to be complicated. You can also always play around with hairstyles and fits. Personality is also important in an OC. This can impact the clothing. Tinting also gives the OC a bit more character. Anyway, like I said in my old video, look online for clothes inspiration. It makes things easier. If you're not making a body sheet or is using Gacha Life, then this can be a little difficult as Gacha apps has a limit on things. So if you're not making a body sheet, then you'll have to find a way around it, like using adjustments and gacha hacks. Sorry Gacha Life people, but we're going to adjustments now. Here are some tips on how to adjust. Depending on your style and personality, here are some simple things. If you're going for mommy and not chibi, then make the OC's head smaller and the character a bit taller. If you're not going for cute, then make the eyes small. I always do this anyway though. Anyway, I'm hoping that's your OC done. If you're not making a body sheet, then bye-bye. Hello fellow body sheet makers. This kinda reminds me of when everyone made body sheets for this trend. Anyway, let's move to making that body sheet. I'm using this separate technique instead of the redrawing one since it's the one I normally use. Here's another tip. The more you separate now, the easier it will be in the future. So try not to get lazy and separate those layers. Just because you separate the layers doesn't mean you have to tween all of them. Anyway, here are some of the crucial things you have to separate. Now we have all our separated parts. To make sure the proportions are correct, make sure you have a reference picture of the original character. If there's something blocking the OC, then take another screenshot without the thing so you know what's behind. Then move the parts to the original reference so they're in the same place. Now let's move to making the body sheet more unique. The main reason why I use body sheets is because you can edit them. If you don't want to edit and just want to tween, then the rest of the vid isn't important for you. Hi custom design people. We're first just gonna edit the character like how you would normally edit a OC. Feel free to search up tutorials, because I'm not giving an edit tag. But you can see how I edited this OC to make it similar to Star's style. If you want a custom outfit, then draw it onto the OC. Don't forget making some of the layers separate. This is where the research comes in handy, as now you have a reference. Slap some custom bad boys in there and you're done. Enjoy your new OC.